Hey, howdy everyone, Lost here, back in action for more Fate Excel Attraction. That's right, we're on the final arc of this entire game. It's the story of Saber. Well, a Saber that has a little significant power up. That's right, the Golden Poem arc is a begun-a-gun. Compodium, Golden Poem. I wonder how this diverges. At the edge of consciousness, as if your Encilion has been completely switched with another's, like a flickering cinematography, records thoughts to have been thought to have been lost reappear for the slightest moment.
まずはここまでたどり着けました。あなたのおかげです。この壁の向こうが未明領域。遥かな過去に虚空より飛来し、ムーンセルに食い込んだ優勢の内部です。気持ちの整理はよろしいですか？セラフを守るため、あなたはこの中にいる外敵を排除しなければならない。それが聖杯戦争に勝利し、ムーンセルからレガリアを授かったあなたの義務。よろしいですね。
This is just going to be a flashback of all the things that have happened so far. Which is pretty cool, actually. This is definitely one of my more interesting bits in terms of, like, how to change the future.
なんというあっけなさ。素晴らしい。実に素晴らしい。素晴らしいぞ、セファール。予想通りとはいえ、ここまで簡単に済むとはな。そしてお疲れ様。ごきげんよう、愚かな神王よ。ムーンセルも判断を誤ったな。何？待て、正気か。そんな手を本気でやるというのか、あの娘は。
When Altera broke her new toy. You must hold on to this memory. Even if you forget everything. Even if your memory is full of holes, treasure this memory as you would your favorite. Know that the records from here on are not your own. They are memories of a you that is not you. A you that no longer has anything to do with you. A deja vu experience you cannot remember. An event you cannot regain. I'm recording it here. Even if you are unable to comprehend it. Yeah, honestly, really good. Love it.
本当にいい夢だった。私を私のまま受け止めてくれてありがとう。さようなら。私のマスター。夜が続いてもあなたに道が続きますように。
Chapter 1. After a long dawn. Mare Purum. The capital of roses. It's fine if you only catch a piece of this. Even if it's only the ending. The time that you spent together with her. The words you exchanged with her. The childish sentiments you felt. Those you cannot forget. However, if you are the owner of this burned out shell, there is something that you cannot give away. Don't forget, she saved the world. You will not accept this as the ending. It's not worth trading in for a dream. But most importantly, this ending does not fix the root of the problem. In your hand, you have the regalia. By your side, you have a light with a beautiful sword, and you have a future that you staunchly tried to protect, even amid splitting yourself in pieces. So carve this deeply into your heart. Altera is not the one you must defeat. This time for sure, you must split open the Zero Dark alongside her. I've awakened from my slumber. It feels as if I witnessed a beautiful dream. I'm sitting in a chair. Was I sleeping sitting up? As I raise my head, my joints ache. It must have been like this for a long time.
やっと目覚めたな、我がマスターよ。うなされていたようだが、夢見が悪かったのか？であるのなら、最高の目覚めがそなたを迎えよう。言うまでもないが、世の笑顔だ。これ以上の褒美が世のどこにあろうという話だな。
A woman in red stands proudly in front of me. From the bottom of my heart, I feel a sigh of relief. Her golden hair, her slender body, the name of this beloved woman, together with whom I have overcome so many battles, is Saber. Her true name is Nero Claudius.
どうしたのだ、突然改まって。指名はおいそれと口にするものでなし。そもそも世の私の名を唇に乗せるときには最高の舞台の中であってほしいというのに。
Damn. Nero got such flower language. it just sometimes it just throws me off just how gay she is.
と浮かれている場合ではなかったな。奏者よ、長い眠りから覚めたのだ。ここがどこか説明がいるのではないか？
Where am I? On a throne. I thought I was sitting in a chair, but this doesn't seem like a normal chair at all. What I'm sitting on is, without a doubt, a throne. Around me? This place shouldn't be so familiar. This throne shouldn't be so familiar. But here I am, in a regal room, befitting the throne I'm sitting in. And none of it is as surprising as it should be.
神妙な顔をしているな、奏者。よし。ならばよう見るがよい。寝ぼけていても奏者にはわかるはずだ。そなたと世のための玉座を守りし誰やろう。よっ。見目麗しき英霊は数あれど、きら星の剣、繁栄の花はただ一輪。あらゆる才を白指に乗せ、咲き誇るはバラの皇帝。その剣撃はミューズの調べのごとく、不意後の日は瞬きなれど、しるべとなって主の道を切り開こう。聞き惚れよ。しかして頼り惚れ直すがよい。弱し公にして至上の名器、剣の英霊、そなたのサーバントだ。
What is this thing?
その証に月の聖杯はこれを授けた。これこそはレガリア、世とそなたが得たセラフの新たな王権だぞ。
Yes, that's right. I feel like I'm finally awake after a very long dream. The saber who fought with me through the Holy Grail War, the first smile brighter than golden flame is in front of me. The fog is still clouding my brain, but I feel it clearing. Now I know exactly where I am. This is the throne room of the Sovereign of Sephram. Saber and I built this place as part of our drive to reform Sephram in our image.
やはり開幕はこうでなくてはな。この月の玉座にて、よとそなたは新たにして偉大なる一歩を踏み出すのだぞ。しかしだ、なぜわざわざ神明など口にしてしまったのだ？確認するなら、世の姿と名ではなく、自らの姿を顧みるべきであろう。そなた、半月もの長旅から帰ってきた途端、倒れるように眠りについたのだ。この丸一日、世はすっかり待ちくたびれてしまったぞ。
She sounds like one of my friends. Oh my god. Basically, one of my friends is just like, I wanna like hug my girlfriend and spend time with them and everything, but they're sleeping. And I miss them so much. That's exactly how they are. They're the fucking gayest little shit ever. I love to give them a hard time because of it. It's really cute. It's super adorable. But I don't know. I feel like that's kind of the only thing you really get with homosexual relationships is that specific stupid neediness of just like, why are you sleeping? I want to be with you. I won't. I get it, fam. I totally get that. There's definitely been a lot of girls that I have dated, a lot of people I should say, that shall we say are Eevee bitches. In fact, I think I'm only into Eevee bitches, which is kind of concerning. But you know, whatever. Apparently I got a type. I gotta be autistic and, well, a little autistic. At least a little. And they gotta have some sort of experience with asexualness. Apparently that's my type. I don't know why the fuck that is. Especially because I want sex. I don't get it. I don't. And I'm really confused, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I still remember my long dream. At least some of it. But the images are crumbling like a sandcastle. What I see are things that haven't happened in this world yet. And some part of my processing is already starting to write it all off as garbage data. But that's Altera. She's a cutie. So what did I see exactly? For now, I still, I could still answer that. I saw...
一体、ムーンセル中枢で何が起きたのだ？こんなことなら、やはり無理を言ってでも、世がついていっていれば。
Here he is. It's the boy. Mansplain, manipulate, man whore.
それを知る人物は多くはない。いえ、セラフにあって私だけがそれを記憶しています。サーバント・セイバー、あなたは確かにセラフの神王であらせられる。ですが現在、セラフには致命的な異常事態が発生しました。故に、あなたも記憶を失った。
我が陣に先触れもなく、貴様、何者か。
見ての通り、キャスターのサーバントというのはよくありませんね。まずはこちらの誠意を見せなくては。ですので、我が神明で答えましょう。私はアルキメです。セラフに選ばれたシステム更新の従事者です。
He lied as easily as he man-whored.
システム更新?
This man walked brazenly into the throne room. Not a human mage. The particular air around him marks him as a servant. Yes, he is a servant, Archimedes. His voice and his gaze are both gentle, without a hint of animosity.
ようやくお会いすることができました、神王陛下。 そして再会を喜びましょう。
Yes. Clearly knows my name.
待て、アルキメデスとやら貴様アルキメデス？
はい、おそらくそのアルキメデスでしょう。いや、私をご存知でしたか。それ
Archimedes is calm, and his words are easy on the ears. Saber looks suspicious, but she's still listening. And I can see him slowly gaining her trust. Even with everything that's happened, I still can't believe it. Archimedes is rational, confident, and clear. Who would guess he'd want to destroy everything? But I'm certain now that I've seen that face. I know why that dream was sent to me. That dream that even now fades and slips through my fingers no matter how hard I try to remember it. That dream that my own thoughts are trying hard to write off as just some story I heard somewhere.
先ほどの言葉聞き捨てならなかったぞ。奏者と顔見知りであるような口ぶりだが。
顔見知りですとも、私は共にムーンセル中枢でいくらかの時間を過ごしたものです。
He thinks we don't know anything. He starts into his usual spiel about the current state of Sephram, the 14,000-year system update. This version of the story in the Moon Cell Core, his explanation about the body, mind, and soul, and about how the mind could disappear.
そうか。
ですので早急に一刻も早くレガリアの統合を行わなくてはなりません。陛下、正当なセラフの王よ。この下級の事態を伝えんがため、このアルキメデス、失礼を承知でこの真紅の玉座の前に参じました。
古代ギリシャに名高い大天才アルキメデス学士殿、ここに世は感謝の意を示すとしよう。その働き実にあっぱれである。レガリアの片割れを奪われた件はともかく、奏者を逃がしてくれたことは大いに嬉しく。
Yeah, like that. Still up to the same old tricks, Archimedes.
ん？奏者よ。アルキメデスを覚えているのか？そなたには記憶がないと奴は述べたが。
Yeah, he says a lot of things, Nero. He's a man. Once more, not a very good one.
何？
So we must merge the regalia as soon as possible, I shouted at him. Of course you need us to do that. The cyber frame of Lost Leader depends on it, and so do you. You need the merged regalia to summon the Umbral Star, don't you? The only way to call the Umbral Star to Earth, so we could harvest all the Moon Cell's information. And the only way to unblock the jammer that the Moon Cell casts on the entire galaxy is to destroy the merged regalia and shut the Moon Cell down. Also Spanish guitar, let's go.
何か私の行いにミスがあったかな？
Like, God damn it, do I have to ship again? Like, Archimedes is trying to find his way back home, fam. At a certain point, I feel bad for him. Of course not. Every one of your moves was perfect. But your goal was the very definition of evil. Everything. Every step, every aspect. Understand all of it now. And this Lost Leader hasn't forgotten it yet. Even if I did meet you in this Moon Cell Core, I remember the edge of the Zero Dark, and the Giant Shadow. And I remember you're the vassal of Velber, the destroyer of Earth and the Moon.
再構成が半月で終わったゆえか、記憶の残滓が剥離しきらなかったのか。いや、それではまだ理屈に合わない。仮に記憶が確かであったとしても、貴様がそこまで知るはずがない。銀河全域へのジャミングの存在をなぜ貴様が？
I'm just smart like that.
そうじゃよ。事情の多くはよくわからぬが察したぞ。その表情、その言葉、その振る舞い、まさしく語るに落ちたな、学士。いや、アルキメデス。世は貴様に礼を述べるべきではなかった。良いのだな、マスター。これなる学士、世とそなたの敵であると。
Thank you, Saber. She must be confused, but she still made the right choice. In the haze of waking up, I barely remembered Archimedes, let alone expected to see him. But I know for a fact that he can never be trusted. Picked his hand, The phrase almost sounds like it was written just for Archimedes right now. My thoughts are in a whirlwind. Even I can't explain them, but I'll try. The current Lost Leader has the memories that were built with her. Even those feel less and less real now. I could barely acknowledge them as things that apparently happened. But that smile of hers was burned into my retinas. That's a real memory for sure. It's another possibility. Something could happen in another world. Something that's over now. An alternative ending for a different Lost Leader. One who couldn't be brought back. And she didn't give up. Even though she somehow survived, she chose to discard the future. All the possibilities in front of her, in order to send this message to her past self. To tell me, take one more good look. I won't ever understand what kind of struggle it took to pull off this miracle. I won't ever know what sacrifices were made while I was safely sleeping away. Now to make up for slacking off. And I'll do more than make up for it, Archimedes. I'll shatter every one of your ambitions and bring you down to the ground. No more smirking and bragging for you. You're done.
記録だとまさか可能性世界移動私以外にかなうはずがないお前はただの魔術師に過ぎない
So something that I want to bring up really quick to help explain things further. So a really neat thing is that this actually happens again in Lost Belt 6. In Lost Belt 6, I'm sure a lot of people are going to actually like get to and everything, but the fact of the matter is that this specific type of device where you send your consciousness back to give the person that is also you a new fresh start in how things go and everything was not only done better in Lost Belt 6, but like was done in a way that didn't feel like it felt like it was a neat reveal, but at the same time it was something that was consistently hinted at. And I'm sorry if this is a bit of a spoiler for people that are just like, oh, I really want to know that from Lost Belt 6. I'm not going to say anything else really about it, just that there's a lot of parallels between this game and Lost Belt 6. And for those out there that have not like looked into it, there are drama CDs about it, there's various other little bit pieces and whatnot. It's really, really cool. And I'm not gonna lie, I think Lost Belt 6 is probably one of the most peak media out there, simply and utterly for the fact that it just wields a story in a way that's both a bit hostile towards its subject matter, while at the same time giving a new sense of, how to say, I don't want to say hope necessarily, but like determination to go forward, regardless of what happens. I think that's the best way to put it. Not necessarily hope. So that's kind of what I really like about that, and this is doing a similar thing here. And I apologize that I have to kind of just like, but like, Eiko just has a tendency to do this stuff where it just kind of retreads ground and everything. I think it's really neat and cool. And perhaps one of the best things about Fate Go is that it will take the fucking time to establish world building and then build upon the world that was already built. So why we have this arc the way that it is because we went through the arc to begin with to see how it usually goes, and now we're seeing the diversion point, and that shit's my jam. The only other game I could think of that does something akin to this is AI the Siminian Files and 999, or rather Zero Escape series, which are both made by the same person. So, you know, I don't know what this says about me, but like, Fate Go's definitely far more wordy, which is a really weird thing to say, considering how wordy those games are. But yeah, you may be wondering, why the fuck did Lost play this old-ass game from 2016 and just, like, kept going about it? One, at the time, I'm sure my boyfriend would have probably appreciated something like this. And two, even though, like, he's my ex now, I still think Fate/Go was really cool and everything, and, like, it's kind of a bittersweet series to me now. It's just kind of how it goes down. And it's this kind of shit right here that makes me want to keep going back to it. It's just these small little things and like intricate details that it goes about itself, you know? It's really cool.
ならばなんだというのだ。記録だと。セルのそれではあるまい。私が捨て去ってきた世界の記録が貴様を目覚めさせたとでも言うのか。そんなものあり得るはずが。
Of course it's possible. To slide between multiple worlds and multiple possibilities. Isn't that what you called it? I don't know how many worlds you trashed up to this point, but I know about one of them. The one that left me this last record.
あれか。肉体に残った意識の残りかす。アルテラを故障させたあの小娘。確かに奴の最後は確認しなかった。なんという皮肉か。理性と最も程遠い肉体が精神や魂の貴様には考えもつかなかったスライドに至るとは。いや、考えなしの肉体だからこそ実行したのだろうよ。分別のある貴様や貴様ならそんな自滅手段は取れないのだからな。面を食らったか。経緯が分かればどうということもない。多少の数式の修正といった程度に過ぎ。貴様たちはここで私が直ちに滅ぼそう。何？レガリア統合はキャスターに任せるさ。正しき結果はいずれ正しく導かれる。それだけは変わることがない。
どうかな、アルキメデス。その様子では随分と計算が狂ったようではないか。世にはよくわからぬが、奏者の迷いなき覚悟と決意、全てを通じ合った互いであればこそ、今この時言葉なぞ無用。ただ倒すべきものだけが眼前にあると奏者は言う。ならば世は無敵である。奏者の決意あればこそ世は至高の名器として奏でよ
う。一介のサーバント風情が。
サーバントがサーバントを笑うなどと語るに落ちすぎたな、アルキメデス。さあ行くぞマスター。我らの初陣だ。さあ。
So we deal with this. We throwing down immediate. Spider dress is so cute. Also, the Spanish guitar just fucking rocks my songs.
この時点で私のあり方を察するはずがない。
奏者よ、そなたを信じるぞ。この男は倒すべき邪悪なのだな。痛いではないか。はっふっふっ。この剣は星のごとく。はっふっ吹き飛ぶがよい。
Wanna go so far? It's fine. We can keep going.
出直すが。
何一つ知らぬまま、ただ私の。
Oh, okay, you're doing
何
that.
一つ知らぬまま、ただ
This
私の
should
手
be
の
able to
上
get
で
him
踊
out of
っ
the
ていれば
situation.
良いもの。
We just need to interrupt it. We're good, yeah? Gimme, gimme, gimme.
魔力が増大しているな。よくわからぬが注意せねばな。
Stop. Oh my god. Annoyed. I don't know how I even did that. How did I do that specifically? There's like a weird mad dash.
レガリア所持者とそのサーバント、やはり優勢の化身に匹敵するようだな。
この魔力の高まり、ホーグか。
Yeah, this is a little bit hard in the sense that like I just don't have it all.
殺戮機だが私にはそれを打倒する用意がある。ムーンセルを超える力を見せてやろう。
Also, just the spell instructions to it. I love it so much. But
魔力が増大しているな。よくわからぬが、
oh,
注意せねばな。
doesn't look like I got the right one. But hey, whatever. I should still stop him. I should get him some area damage. Let's go.
乱暴な方だ。雑ですね、実に雑。
Rude.
読めない。なんだこの展開は。私の指揮が間違っているとでも。一掃しましょう。
Well, I hit him good, so that's good. Stop. Yeah? I don't even know how I did that. How did I do that?
来ませんとも。
Okay, that was kind of picture.
認めよう。これは特例のルートであり、だからこそ最後の道であることをな。
It's fine, don't worry. Trust me on this. You'll like just go lay down. You hit like that. Go, 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 go.
聞きませんとも。ないものだ。こればかり。
Beach?
こんなところで消えるものか。
Oh, you're gonna fade away. Kill him. Kill that mother trucker. Let's go. Now next combo. Ooh. Neat.
こしゃくマスターごときに依存する英霊が。だがこの時点で我が計算歯車が狂うとはな。
What, you gonna slide again?
肉体のマスター、私が廃棄してきた可能性の中にあってただ一人全統合されたレガリアを有したもの。疑似量子を伴わない転移、情報のみの伝達であれば確かに過去の自分に記録を転移させられるだろう。だが無残な自己犠牲だ。結果さえ見定めることなき愚行、その極み。余計な真似をしてくれる人間。
Nothing I've done is useless. Nothing I've done is foolish. Another me grew close to someone. Close enough to continue the fight even after the end. All I've done is carry that torch. And that's why I'll never let him win. Why he and the Umbral Star will never hurt our world again.
図に乗るとはこのことだな。貴様が何を知っていようが大筋は変わらない。レガリアを統合する者が貴様ではなくなるだけの話だ。セファールある限り崩壊の結末は変わらない。お前にどんな答えが見えているのか、それをせいぜい見せてもらおうではないか。
打ち損じてしまったか。難敵ではあったが、ひとまずは世とそなたの勝利であるな、奏者。さて、この勝利がいかなる意味を持つものか、きちんと説明してくれるのであろうな。1から10まで余さず話すのだぞ。はぐらかしたりしたら後で、いや、今ひどいことになると心せよ。マイルーム沙汰とだけ言っておこう。
What exactly would she punish me with in my room? I don't think she'd leave me in there forever, but whatever she does have in mind sends a chill up my spine. All that aside, I do want to tell her everything. The story of Lost Leader was not Lost Leader. The story of a master who came to the end of their path after grasping for a single ray of light.